This setup is bizarre. I feel very out of place, even though I did this to myself. I've like completely rearranged my office just so I can film this video because Mother Nature is against us and it's like one of the cloudiest, dreariest days outside. But now I'm sitting here and I feel like a news reporter, like breaking news. 24-year-old girl films a video that isn't a vlog. Like, what is going on? Without this ring light, and thank God for this ring light because this is what it would be. Darkness, just utter darkness, utter chaos. Oh, okay. Anyway, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella. I always say my name so weirdly. Every time I say it differently. Ella. It's Ella. I'm Ella. I'm 24 years old. I live here in Adelaide. I am engaged, planning a wedding, trying to live my best life. Today I thought I would spice things up and do a bit of a monthly reset and bring you guys along. This is something I like to do, or haven't done in a while, but like to do just to set myself up for a good month. I feel like I've been really off over the last couple months and I realized it's because I haven't done this. Like I haven't done my monthly budget. I haven't been intentional with my planning and my goal setting. Like I've just really been in another world. So I thought for the month of August, we would sit down. I'm going to bring you guys through how I budget, how I plan, talk about my goals, just to hold myself accountable. And I particularly wanted to focus on like the budgeting money side of things. I just feel like money is such a taboo topic and I feel like there's not enough resources and not enough of a conversation around it, particularly for women. It's something I'm really passionate about and something that I definitely want to incorporate more in my videos. So what better way than to talk about my budget for this month? Before I start, I did want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Danielle Wellington. I'm sure you spied it in the intro of the video. I mean, how could you not? She's gorgeous, she's stunning. They were nice enough to send me one of their watches from the Quadro line. I have on the rose gold with the mesh strap and the black watch face. It is so beautiful. I feel like it's just such a classic, timeless piece, something that you can really bring from day to night. I mean, I'm wearing it with this flannel and I feel like it's just completely leveled up my outfit. If this one isn't your vibe, they do also have a bunch of other options to choose from. All of the bands are like fully adjustable, so if you're more petite or more big bones like myself, you're sorted and taken care of. I feel like Danielle Wellington are really renowned for their watches, but they also do have a gorgeous selection of jewelry. Today I have on the rose gold matching necklace from their Elevation line. She's stunning. I mean, together, unstoppable. We love. They've also been nice enough to give me a discount code to share with you guys. So if you guys want to save 15% off, you can use my code smileycitrus. Save yourself some moolah, which we're all about, clearly. Talking about our budget. All right, let's get into this. I'm gonna swap sides because this is my good side. Thank God I'm getting married like this, like, because this would be a tragedy. Also, I'm sorry if you can see like the various things in the background. I tried covering them up with a blanket so it was less obvious, but it actually looks like I've got a dead body back there. It's just stuff that we have still not unpacked, even though we've been in this house for like 3 months now. So for my monthly budget, I like to use every dollar. I recently changed to using this and I love it. I just feel like it's such a good like visual representation of exactly what we're bringing in, what we're spending our money on. I don't really like Dave Ramsey, but I like this. So I guess something I should make clear, if it wasn't already obvious, is that Nick and I do share finances. Pretty much since we got engaged, we decided to start combining stuff, especially with planning a wedding. Like there's nothing worse than being like, oh, you pay for this, you pay for that. Obviously it's not for everyone, but luckily Nick is very relaxed and I feel like we have very similar money goals and money values, which is great. It's part of the reason why I'm marrying him. So this is our income for August. Our income doesn't really change that much. If anything, I may make like an extra $50, $100 if I like pick up an extra shift or if I work a Saturday or any overtime, but that's not that often. So I like to lowball it and I'll just leave it at that. July rollover, so any extra money that we have left over in our spending account, I feel like we have a lot. Just because we got our tax returns and I have been off my budgeting game, which is why I'm doing this video, to hold myself accountable. Yeah, we have $750 from July. I'm just gonna pretend that we're really good with our spendings this month. Cool. Okay, so we've got a healthy budget to work with. I'm gonna skip past the savings and we'll come back to that. Our rent each month is $1,480. We pay it fortnightly, but that's just what it works out to be monthly. Utilities aren't $320 a month. That's actually a lot, but that's what we budget for. I just never want to be in a position where I'm like scrambling to find money or like take money out of our long-term savings to cover a water bill or electricity bill. Like there's just nothing worse. So yeah, I think that we can definitely bring this down. In saying that though, we did recently move into a house, and before this we were in an apartment. So I'm just gonna leave it at $320 per month. We have quite a lot sitting in our bills account for us to use, but I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then we'll revise once we get our quarterly bills in. Phone is $200 a month, which is a lot. That one will be coming down, I think, in a couple of months because one of our phones will be paid off. That's like our phone bill, but also like the cost of our phone as well, you know? Subscriptions, $19. That's for my Amazon Prime and Spotify. Can't live without either of those. Petrol, I've budgeted $120. I don't drive, so I don't know. Petrol is one of those things that it's like constantly changing, so it's really hard to budget for, and you don't really know how much you're going to be using the car, but I feel like it's around $120. I'm going to say $120. Okay, cool. Groceries, I've budgeted, we've got $440. Should we leave it at that? Yeah, we'll do $440. I feel like we typically spend around $110 per week for the both of us. Eating out, let's adjust that because that is unrealistic. I'm gonna say, keeping in mind this is for 2 people, so it just like everything is doubled. What do we have going on this month? I feel like not that much. I'm gonna say 200. I'm gonna budget 200 and let's hope that we keep to that. Coffee, that's probably one of our biggest expenses. However, this month I kind of want to rein it back in, so how much is a coffee? I'm gonna say $100. I'm gonna do 100. Keeping in mind, there's 2 of us. All right, so that's $50 each per month. That's not that much. It's not that much. Miscellaneous will come back to. Gym. Nick's gym is $100 and mine's only $40 a month. His is expensive. He is a expensive boy. To be fair, he does play cricket the rest of the year, and so it's only for like 6 months. And I feel like health and like your wellness is the one thing that you can afford to like not skimp on. Whatever's important to you, but I'm good with like my $10 membership. So $140. Health insurance, Nick is $100. Again, this guy is expensive. Maybe you should keep your finances to yourself. I feel like I'm not really promoting combining finances. If anything, I'm probably scaring people away. His insurance is a lot more expensive than mine. I just have like your extras, like your dental, and dental is the only thing that I really have it for. But he needs hospital cover because he has a bad knee and he's had like 2 surgeries in the last 2 years. So we have that for him. Home and car insurance. Let's change that. We're actually in the process of swapping over our car and home insurance, so I'm not sure what our exact premium is. I'm gonna say $80, just going off like the rough estimate I got online. I do work for an insurance company, so I also get a staff discount, which is why I don't know exactly how much it is. But that's for our car insurance, and then also contents insurance. We are just renting, so yeah, just general contents, and also my ring, which I don't have on. Let's get that insured. Yeah, insuring that for outside of the home for any like theft, loss, damage, that kind of thing. I'm giving you my insurance spiel. So yeah, I'm gonna say around 80. I think it'll be a little bit less than that, but let's just play it safe. Debts, we are actually in the very fortunate position that we don't have any debt other than like student debt, like your HECS. I know it works differently in different countries, but here in Australia, we're very lucky. With our student debt, it just automatically comes out of our pay. So once you start earning like a certain amount, it just is automatically deducted, kind of like taxes. And we don't make any other like contributions to it, at least not at this point. That's just, it's not our problem. It's the kind of debt that dies with you. So, okay, miscellaneous. I'm gonna change this to spending money just because that's what it is. I'm gonna say 700. That seems like a lot, but that's $350 each. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go with that. Okay, cool. I think that's everything. Now let's have a look. So we've got $4,371 left to budget. We should be able to save $4,000 for the house. That's my goal this month. Normally we easily save $3,500 a month, but I feel like we can really push ourselves and actually save an extra $500. So I'm gonna say $4,000 for the house deposit. Wedding, we don't foresee any wedding expenses this month. I feel like I'm gonna say that, and then like we're gonna be shelling out cash left, right, and center. We do have our whole wedding saved for, basically. Well, we do, but our house deposit and our wedding fund is kind of all combined into like the one long-term savings account. That's just kind of how we have things set up. So the wedding is all paid for. You can see here, these are my current savings goals, and it's like, yeah, all good, I think. Our emergency fund is currently sitting at 2,000. I do eventually want to get it to 5,000, but it's just not really a priority right now. I feel like there's other things that we want to save for and other things that are more of a priority. So I'm going to leave that at that. Shares. So I do have like it's like micro investing, so it's like nothing serious. I don't want people thinking I'm like some financial guru. I literally just like put the money in, and like I do some kind of research, but like just let it do its thing. So I want to invest 200 this month. I've already seen over the last like year and a half, 2 years that I've been doing it, I've already seen a crazy return, which is exciting. So yeah, definitely want to focus more on our shares. That leaves us with $171. I think I'm just gonna put this towards our emergency fund just to give us a little bit of a buffer and work towards that 5,000 emergency fund goal. But yeah, that's it. That is our August budget. Fingers crossed we keep to it. Life is very unpredictable, and especially budgeting for 2 people. I'm not like a control freak. I'm not like, you can't spend your money on that, but because of that, it's a little bit more unpredictable. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I should do these videos monthly, and then you guys can actually see how we go. But yeah, that's the budgeting taken care of. I'm now going to do a bit of planning and a bit of goal setting, and then I'll talk you guys through my goals. So we have set our goals for August. I'm going to run through them. I just got my Uber Eats order, so I'm going to be eating my dinner as we have a chat. I also had to close the blinds. I don't know if you can see. It was starting to get really dark outside, and then I saw my neighbors looking over the fence. Looking over the fence at me. I thought I wasn't naked. I'm like just filming a YouTube video, but he was just like, I saw his head over the fence. Is that not really creepy? I was just like, oh my goodness. I ordered a spud from the spud shop. I think this one's the deluxe. It just has bacon, coleslaw, lettuce, beetroot, just all the good stuff. Okay, anyway, there's beetroot everywhere. Oh my god, that is so good. I'm so hungry. Okay, goals for August. Let me run you through it. I've broken them up into different categories. This is something I like to do just so I have like my main focuses. So we've got social media goals, finance goals, health goals, and then lifestyle goals. My goals for social media this month is to upload a weekly vlog every week. I feel like I've been in a really good routine and rhythm with the weekly vlogs, and I want to keep it up and make sure that I'm vlogging consistently. I feel like the biggest hack when it comes to growth on social media, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, whatever, it's just consistency. And so I noticed the biggest growth on my own channel and on my own socials when I'm uploading consistently and producing consistent content. So yeah, I want to keep up with that. I feel like I found a really good rhythm and I want to keep at it. I also want to upload 2 bonus videos. So something like this, something that's not a weekly vlog. I also would really love to hit 35,000 subscribers on YouTube. I've been between like the 34 and 35,000 range for so long now. We're really close to hitting 35k, and I feel like that would be cool if I hit that. I also want to post at least 2 times a week on Instagram. That's like in feed posts. I'm always posting on my stories, but in feed posts I really need to get better at. I'd also love to hit 5,500 followers on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you know what to do. It's a challenge. I feel like you're never in control of the numbers, but I can only try. you know. And then my last goal is to secure a new brand deal. So I have a couple planned and a couple coming up in the month of August, but I would love to get a new brand deal, whether it's for this month or like future months, just like a new contract to sign and secure. I didn't actually talk about my income from social media. I forgot to put that in my budget. It's not something I actually typically include in my budget, just because it is so unpredictable, like month to month, AdSense, brand deals, like it's constantly changing, and I feel like it's really hard to keep track of. And so any money that I get from social media, whether it's my YouTube or my Instagram, I will just put straight into my savings. I don't really like consider it part of my budget. But if you guys want to see that, if you want me to like actually break down the income I make from YouTube as well, I can do that. For my finance related goals for the month of August, I've kind of already touched on a lot of these, but I want to save $4,000 towards our house deposit, wedding fund. I also want to make at least $500 from my socials, so YouTube and Instagram. I feel like that's a good solid baseline. I'd also love to invest at least $200, and then we also, this is kind of, I consider it like finance related because I guess it is to set up our insurances. So I need to get onto like the staff line, set up our contents and our car insurance, and just like transfer it all over. Health related goals, I just want to close my rings every day. I feel like my move and my exercise rings I'm pretty good at, but my stand ring, the blue one, I'm not the best at. So now that restrictions have been lifted and I also got my replacement card for the gym, finally, I want to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. I just feel, not for any particular reason, I just feel so much better about my life, and I feel like I have so much more energy when I go to the gym consistently. 3 times a week isn't that much, like it's not a huge investment of my time, but it's like a good starting point. So 3 times a week, every week for the month of August. I think we can do it, hopefully. And then I also want to drink more water. I'm pretty good about my water intake, exhibit A, but I have noticed recently I haven't been the best about that every single day, so I want to drink at least 3 hydro flasks. The last category I have is lifestyle, kind of personal related goals. So the first thing I want to do is read 3 books. I've just started the Midnight Library by Matt Haig, so I want to finish that and then read a couple of other books. I feel like I could do that. It's pretty achievable. I want to read 1 self-development book and then I think another fiction book. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Another thing I want to do this month is to go on a date night. Nick and I are pretty good about like having coffees together and going on our morning walks, and actually spending quality time together. Like we're pretty good, but I feel like there's nothing quite like a date night and actually like getting dressed up and like going somewhere nice for dinner or like doing a date night activity. I feel like that would be really fun. It's not something we've done in a really long time. I don't know if it's because of the weather or just like work's been pretty busy and pretty stressful for the both of us. So yeah, something I want to make more time for and actually like schedule in a good date night. It's all well and good, you know, grinding, working, trying to reach those money goals, but it's not worth it if you can't enjoy your life and spend time with your love. So yeah, go on a date night. And then my last goal for August is to organize this office and also my YouTube getting ready room. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the vlogs. Well, you can see it here, like it just speaks for itself. They're just a little bit of a mess. They need a little TLC. We still have a little bit of unpacking to do from the move and just some organizing and like rearranging. So I want to do that just so I have like nice, clean space. And yeah, that is it. Those are my goals for the month of August. Feels good to share it and like put them out there and just like hold myself accountable. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my budget as well and kind of how we go about spending our money and like what we're spending it on. I think it would be cool to do this video at the end of August and talk through my goals, what I did, what I didn't, and also run through our budget and see if we were able to stick to it. Because that is a real test. There's one thing like planning and goal setting, but actually doing it is another thing. So if you guys want to see another one of these videos, let me know. Give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. It always helps me out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.